All right, folks. In this video, I wanted to talk more about this blogging assignment. I'll talk about a sort of a blog that's more or less kind of what I have in mind for us first, and talk about the structure of that, and then we'll go over to WordPress, and I'll show you how you can create something similar to this. This is Michael Carlin's EdTech Roundup. It's one of the top 10 blogs about writing or learning technologies, I guess, teaching tools. And it's, I don't expect our blog site to be this slick and professional, but I actually think we can achieve something not too far from this, even with the tools and resources we have available. So let's just dive into this a little bit. So you notice here at the top we have is reviews, reviews tab, Frontier from eSpark, differentiated digital research and writing projects from 3rd to 8th grade. And I like this title because it's pretty specific. The tool he's talking about. He's got the type of project, research and writing, and also the grade, 3rd to 8th grade. So I think that's, when you have a really specific title like that, it makes it easier for Google to find or to hook up people that are interested in this topic with the blog. So it's always helpful to think about your title closely and see if you can put some more keywords into it. And let's see, Frontier, a new online resource designed to provide students, blah, blah, blah. So maybe, what is this? 3 sentences, and that's all he's got here in the teaser. The teaser is just a little blurb, sort of an introduction, a sort of quick and dirty overview of the blog post that people can read to decide if they want to click on and read the whole blog post or not. It's another good blogging technique is to be good at writing these teasers to get people, just tell them just enough about the post to see if it's something they want to read, or they can just skip on, read something else, right? Anyway, so there's the teaser. Let's open up this review. And I'll have to switch to a different tab here. Okay. And here's the full post. And you see this little picture here in the corner. I guess that's the icon. And then we have a video. So this is a video from that maker of the product, little introduction. It's pretty easy to pop in these YouTube videos into your blog posts. He goes on. He's got some screenshots there. Talks about what he likes about the tool. He's talking about how his students are using it, or how the students could be able to use it, I suppose. More screenshots. And so this is pretty detailed. But that's more or less kind of what I was thinking. Yours might not be quite as long as this, or this detailed, but what I would like for going forward is every week try to find some learning tool, and I'll put some lists on the site back on Canvas for you to choose from, or you can just look at any of the stuff that Richardson mentions in his book, or you can go to a site like this. Maybe you want to learn more about this Frontier. Is that the name of this? Yeah, maybe you want to learn more about this Frontier tool and write your own review of it. Any of that would be fine. But that's basically the idea. What is the tool? Why does it look interesting, or what is so innovative about it? What are some ways you might use it in your classroom? And also, I like the idea of being critical of it. You're not here just to promote a tool or promote somebody's product, right? What seems to look good? What looks like it needs work? All of that sort of stuff you could post. And anyway, I think that should be easy enough for you, and very relevant to the class too, right? All right, let's go back then to the our website, which is at Datagogy. I'm going to pause this for a second. All right, so I'm here at our WordPress site, Datagogy. And by the way, that term is something Moxley, my professor at USF, came up with. And I just thought it was a really cool blend of digital and pedagogy, or teaching with technology. So I like to use it too. This is the front page of the site, and I know some of you have worked with WordPress already, so you're very familiar with this. If so, great. But just in case you're not, I wanted to talk a little bit about this. So one of the first things I want you to do is click on the About page, and I've got a space here for bloggers, and I want you just to write a couple of sentences there. You can hit the edit button to do that. Who are you? What's your name? If you don't, we talked about this on the Ed Puzzle, right? If you want to use a pseudonym, that's fine. I just try to give people a little bit of background about you, and so they'll know where you're coming from when you write your blogs. And again, just a couple of sentences is fine. If you want to put a picture, that's fine. Up to you, not required. Let's see. Then we go to this blog tab, or you can just click on write up there. And let's see. This should take us to our first post. So title again, it's nice if you could have as much information in that title as possible. You scroll down here to put your text for your blog, right? Now remember that thing with the teaser that they had on that other blog? That's here. It says insert read more tag. So what I like to do is maybe a little paragraph, a little summary. I'm going to write one out here now, but let's just say that was your little teaser there. Teaser. And then you put this insert read more tag on there. And then you space under that. And what will happen is when they look at the blog, they'll see the teaser and it'll say read more, click here. And basically this is the read more. Now, a lot of people usually wonder, how do I put in a picture? This is a little circle plus in the corner called insert content. We click that, and then we can, if there's pictures, or there might be some pictures here already, as you can see. You can just add new though, or you can click on images, documents. I don't think it will let us do video and audio on a free account, but the images is certainly easy enough. Or you could add via URL. Just means you go to the image, you find the URL, the HTTP, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you can just use that, but it's a little bit unsafe because if they move the image, you'll lose that in your post. So anyway, once you get that done, you should, let me just do it real quick to show you. I'll just use this one. I think my camera's actually obscuring my my button here. Let's see, can I minimize that? Insert. Yeah, so put the picture in, and I can space on down. Oh, I think I got rid of my picture by accident. Let me try it one more time. Insert. There we go. And there we go. And then you can click on the picture too if you want to move it to the left or right or shrink it. You can should be able to do a word wrap there somehow. Yeah, there we go. So if you, like on that blog we looked at, he had it just like this on the left. So anyway, that's relatively easy. A couple other cool tools. I love this block quote button. So if you wanted to quote somebody else's blog, you could copy and paste that in and then use this to kind of set it apart from yours. There's the little link there, chain link. That's for putting in hypertext. And then we have all the usual sorts of Word. If you use Microsoft Word, this other stuff. This one's kind of important. So this is for your headings. So what I recommend is not just here, but anytime you're on a word processor, don't just like bold and make it bigger manually. Click on this and decide what headings you want to use, because this will help stay organized and make it look nicer, more consistent across blog posts. And then over here we have categories and tags. I wouldn't worry about this until after you're done writing. But here we can create some new categories. So there's no categories here yet, but you might think of a category like literacy or research or drafting. Just think kind of a rough category of where you might put that tool. And then we also have tags here. So these are a little bit more free form. I always try to think about what might people be searching for, what keywords might they be using, and that I would want to lead them to my post, and put those in as tags. The featured image, this is what will show up on the front page, and you just click that and upload a photo. And then the rest of this is pretty standard stuff. I'm trying to think. Can't think of really anything else to say about this. If you do have questions, certainly let me know. One nice thing that people sometimes forget on this is that you can save this and not publish it right away. So you can hit publish if you want, or I think it just automatically saves it actually to a draft. So yeah, draft saved a minute ago. So this is nice if you want to work on it for a while and then let it sit for a while, go have dinner or whatever. You come back, you can continue to work on it, so you don't have to do it all in one sitting. And anyway, I think that's about it. Oh, one other thing, if you want to have a YouTube video in this, that's really easy. All you have to do is click on get that URL for the video, copy and paste that in here, and it'll automatically set up a little player within your blog post. So Now, I really like this. I think that's the reason why this is such a successful site. It's just really easy to use. But if you have any questions or comments or whatever, just please let me know, and I will try my best to answer them. Thank you.